Conor McGregor was saying November was when they were targeting to do the boxing match with Logan Paul, but WWE commitments may prevent that from happening, so maybe he'll take on KSI. Still all up in the air. Logan's WWE commitments made Conor say, I thought we are going to get the fight going. You're effing controlled by the WWE as well, bro. He also mentioned 195 as a weight that they could possibly fight at. Conor also said he'd slap KSI in the ring and then both Paul brothers. Conor could beat KSI. Logan Paul's size could be an issue. Jake Paul's size, power, and skill at this point would make him the favorite over Conor. Bro can't even stop sniffing coke for a presidential inauguration at 8 a.m. Respect Conor, kept it a buck, I guess. Still never thought I'd see these three together in a coherent manner, considering they all just hung out all day on a coach bus and Conor sat with their mom. We know this is all show. They legitimately could not believe how ridiculous he was in person. Michael Chandler, if he sees this, me watching this video. Conor has come a long way. He didn't slam a dolly into the bus. It's always snowing with Conor McGregor. That shit stays in his system. Paul's mom recording this makes it that much funnier, LMFAO. Conor McGregor also said that their mom is a lovely lady. He said, lovely lady Pam. Conor looking chubby, bro, ain't ever coming back to the octagon. Well, he talked about fighting Logan at 190. At least Conor holds the same energy in person. Against them, Jake was scared to even talk back. You can't even do your main job. You got him real effing good there. Peyton Talbot sustained his first loss in MMA over the weekend to Ione Barcelos. His response to that is, the vet gave me my first scar, made the skin heal itself to be strong and never split again. Lucky to have such people in my life, fortunate to be able to learn valuable lessons, still had fun. He did look like he was having fun in there despite the loss. As far as lessons go, just takedown defense and ability to get back up to his feet when taken down is what he's got to work on. He's only 26 and 10 fights deep into his career, so he has a long way to go. The odds were also way too much in his favor. I could understand him being the favorite for sure, but he was way too much of a favorite for that fight. Trey Ogden had his bicep reattached to his bone. He injured his bicep in his fight with Thiago Moises a couple weeks back in the UFC. Despite the decision loss in that fight, he was still happy with how things were progressing during the fight. I was on my way to having my best performance. The gods had a different plan for me, a different lesson I was supposed to learn this season. That's okay, I'm here for it. Back on the mats Monday at the latest. Don't be slacking while I'm gone. Patricky Pitbull happy to be in the GFL and possibly fighting guys like Anthony Pettis, Jeremy Stevens, Kevin Lee, Ben Henderson, Tafika Masayev, John McDessie, Sidney Outlaw, Saad Awad. Patchy Mix thinks he's the best bantamweight in the world. His fiancée Tatiana Suarez is fighting for UFC Gold in a couple weeks, and they're getting married at the end of the year. Henry Cejudo says he's in a movie with Adrian Grenier from Entourage. Cejudo fights next month in the main event at UFC Seattle, February 22nd against Song Yadong. Ali Abdelaziz says, Tony Ferguson, I'd love to see Kevin Lee smash your face in the Global Fight League. That's a fight that Kevin Lee also asked for. It just seems wrong to call out Tony Ferguson now, though. He's on an 8-fight losing streak. I think technically he's still part of the UFC. If he does continue to fight, though, the Global Fight League is where he should be. The Grandfather League is going crazy. Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandman Sandhagen would be glorious. It would be a good fight. They could do that as the #1 contender fight, or they may just give Sean O'Malley the rematch against Merab. And I don't think Merab would mind because he'd make more pay-per-view money fighting Sugar Sean O'Malley than anyone else in the division. Mikey Musumeci says he has big news coming soon. Can't wait to share with you guys. Maybe a next fight in the UFC Fight Pass Invitational. He's the UFC's big star in terms of grappling. Garcia versus Romero in May. Also on that card will be Haney versus Ramirez. Jack Della Maddalena slightly favors Bilal Muhammad to beat Shavkat Rakhmonov in the next title fight in the welterweight division. If Jack wins his next fight against Leon Edwards March 22nd, maybe he gets the next title shot after Shavkat. For that event, the UFC Fight Club pre-sale is starting just right now. In the co-main event, you have Carlos Ulberg versus Jan Blachowicz. So on the right, you have up-and-coming challengers trying to take the spot of former champions on the left. You also have New Zealand Australians on the right trying to defeat the Europeans on the left. Arman Sarukian's back is better now, not to the point where he's going to be fighting right away or training 100% right away, but a lot better than it was a few days ago. Hamzat Chimaev in the mountains right now. He'll be in Sydney next month for UFC 312.
Looks like they are in the form.
Jeremy Stevens' bare knuckles that he's going to put to work on Eddie Alvarez Saturday in Philadelphia in the main event of Knuckle Mania. The guy Paddy Pimblett just choked out in the gym. Dennis Frimpong on the right is fighting at Octagon MMA, Octagon 68 on March 8th. UFC 313 main event and co-main event looks good, but they need to add some more fights for the main card because right now they just got Santos Diaz, Silva, Van, Pereira, Petrosian, Morono, Leal, Alves, Marshall, Gutierrez, Matsumoto, Lemos, Lucindo. Alex Pereira in Miami, Florida. He's supporting his sister who's fighting in Karate Combat Friday.
What's going on with the old belt, bro? This was disrespect for Karate Combat. This is the real belt. This is the belt. Evolved rules, evolved belts. Look at this, yeah. This is just the champ is here.
Golden glass. Everything is golden. Just shining.
Wow.
Nicole Schaefer doing Power Slap next week in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. She's a German kickboxer, boxer, and BKFC fighter. She has some decent punching, speed, and skill. How that translates to Power Slap is to be determined. Full Violence got a new Deshaun Strickland t-shirt. Pretty good idea. He'll probably be wearing that Fight Week UFC 312 in Sydney in a couple weeks.
Better, rasa ketu. God mode is more rasa ketu. Fuck!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my. Oh jeez.
Oh, Merav, would you like a snack?